First of all, okay, amazing. First of all, I'm going to be I'll be starting with the ad process. I know some of you have messaged me and said you can't wait. Can we just get the ad process done so that we can all start the marketing process? So we'll be jumping into it tonight. Okay. We'll be starting with the ad process. Coming. I'm going to share my screen. Share. Let me know you can see my. Okay. All right. So I'll simply go to the first advertising platform I'll be explaining to us is the Facebook and Instagram advertising. Right, so I'll be telling us how to use the Facebook and Instagram adverts. So to do that, I'll be opening the Facebook account I'm using. Now, I've heard people complain of Facebook disabling their accounts, stopping their ads, causing them to start looking for accounts all over again. Now, I'm going to give us a way out of this predicament, I will call it. Give us a way out of this predicament. It's like we call it a bulletproof, the Facebook ad ban. Well, the truth is nobody can really tell why, or maybe to an extent we can tell why Facebook bans these accounts, but nobody can really say that if you do A and B, Facebook will never ban your account. No, if you go against their rules, they will still block your account, ban it, disable it, and crush it even. But I will give us the rules, right, to stay safe on Facebook, and also show us how to write copies, use images, use videos that will keep our accounts on Facebook safe. All right. Can we hear me? I believe you can hear me.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. So let's just first thing you want a Facebook account is open up your Facebook account. Now, because Facebook wants to make sure that every of their customers are safe, right? They want to make sure that the customers they have on the platform are safe. So you want to make sure that you are having an ID card that matches the name you are using on Facebook. All right, let your ID card be let it bear the name that you're using on Facebook. All these Ms. Wukachuku, bros this, bros that, nigga this, nigga that, all of those stuff should not be what you will be renaming your Facebook account to if you really know you want to do business on Facebook, except you're having an ID card with those names. So you need to make sure that you're using a name that explicitly describes you on your ID card. Your ID card should be bearing the same name. If there is a state on your ID card, it should be the same state on your Facebook profile. Make sure that everything matches exactly how it is on your ID card. That is number one step you need to take. The first thing you need to do to make sure you're staying safe on Facebook. Now, what you're looking at on my screen is my chat with Facebook. I think I had a little. Okay, yeah, I think my Facebook page got restricted, right? The Facebook page I'm using to sell my digital courses, because the same website I generated for you, the Facebook page I'm using to sell the courses on that website, they disabled the page, or they restricted it rather, and I had to message them and ask what went wrong, and they said nothing was wrong. And you can see here, I asked them, does this mean my page is perfectly fine? Because they actually had to give me a way out. They said I should switch off the ad. They said I should delete the ad and create a new one, but I had to switch it off, being that I actually have some experience with Facebook ad over the years. I've used it to sell physical products in e-commerce. So I just switched it off and switched it back on, and then it started delivering. Right, so Facebook can be funny at times. They're robots, because some of the things on the platform are managed by a robot, by bots. So sometimes the robots could actually make it look as though you did something wrong. Meanwhile, you did nothing wrong. So if you know you're right and you're sure that you've not in any way gone against their rules, you will be able to stand on your 2 feet and actually ask them to reactivate your account. So you can see when I asked them, I said, does this mean my page is perfectly fine? And you can see the response that the person gave me. Her name, the representative that attended to me, her name is Damsel. If you scroll up whenever you are chatting with a Facebook customer care, you see their name here. You can see here, you can see the name Damsel has joined you. Right, that was when they wanted to start the chat. And so if you come down, you see where she said, no worries, as per checking your ad account, as per checking your ad account and account was doing good. I would like to commend you on doing great on your ads. Just continue on what you're doing. So she now replied to what I asked, if it means my page is perfectly fine. She said, yes, your page was perfectly fine. Is there anything else? So when I said there was nothing else, thank you. So this is just to let you know that if you've had this phobia for Facebook ads, there is an explanation to everything, is that especially in the tech industry, as long as it's not spiritual, there is an explanation to everything. So take it out of your mind if you have that phobia for running Facebook ads, because maybe you've heard people say that they ban accounts. Yes, they do ban accounts, sometimes for no reason, sometimes for reasons. But the good thing is to keep yourself safe and make sure that you don't experience this heartbreak from Facebook. And even if you experience it, you get to bounce back. The first thing you need to do is to make sure that your Facebook account is actually verified. All right, you might have heard people selling verified accounts. People sell verified accounts as high as 10,000 naira and above. For those that are in Nigeria, 10,000 naira, you know that it's a reasonable amount of money. So people sell it like that. I myself, I used to sell verified Facebook accounts. I have a list of verified Facebook accounts that I personally use. So they are just for me. I use them just for myself. All right. So if you really, really, really mean business, one of the things you need to do is to verify your Facebook account. But you won't be buying these accounts. I will actually show you how to get your accounts verified. Okay. This, for instance, those that have my Facebook account know that this is not my main Facebook account. This is a Facebook account I bought. Okay, sorry. This is a Facebook account I bought and I'm using. I verified it after buying it. I think I have about 2 or 3 other ones. So I'll be showing you how to verify your Facebook account to make sure that you are actually safe from this Facebook problem. Okay. So let me just Sure, is this? Let me just try it. It's not okay. All right, just a second. Let me get it out. Get the login for it. Get the login for it. So majorly, one of the things that will actually keep you safe on Facebook is making sure that your Facebook account is verified. All right, it will reduce the trigger that is sent to Facebook and its bots whenever you are running an ad, even if you are not doing anything wrong. When you are using a Facebook that is not verified, if you're not doing anything wrong, Facebook can easily disable your account. That is one terrible thing with Facebook. They can disable your account. Why? You are not verified with them in the first place. Your account is not verified. So it's just like you are a time bomb. Over time, you to just explode. So having your Facebook account verified will give you more edge. When something goes wrong, you could easily, even if they lock your account, can easily get it back because in the first place, your account is verified. The most they will ask you to do is upload your valid ID card. And it's the same ID card that you verified before. So the minute you just upload it, they compare it to the one you gave them before, and boom, you are back on track. But when your account was not verified with an ID card in the first place and you're running an ad, it's just like a ticking bomb, right? Sooner or later, it explode and everything will just go back to square one. You find yourself being locked out of your account for doing nothing at all. So this is what we try to avoid. Trying to sorry, trying to get things as though I didn't really save it somewhere. Okay, let me go to my Google authenticator. All right, I think I got it. Okay. All right. Okay. So now this is what it looks like when you have a verified Facebook account. All right, this is what it looks like when you have a verified Facebook account. So I think I'll be sharing this to the group just to keep those that are not really on here in the loop. So when you verify your Facebook account, it will look like this. Now, when your Facebook account is not verified, let me try and show you what it looks like. But from your end, you can just open your browser where your Facebook is logged in. Go to facebook.com/id. You will see what it looks like if your Facebook account is not verified. Now, I know that people charge a lot. That's a good. My mentorship class, there is definitely and obviously nothing I will not be revealing to us paid or information, if time business, even if it's e-commerce business, right? So, okay, this account is still undergoing verification. That's what you see in progress, right? In progress, excuse me. Now, when your account is not verified, all you need to do is click on identity. That's it, get it very first. You need to click on confirm your identity. Then you will get a walkthrough. Firstly, they will ask you to much more. You can see accounts that I have with Google Authenticator. You can see accounts here that I have. So if you are to activate the Google Authenticator, sync it with your Facebook account, Facebook will walk you through the process. Right? They will give you a code to input here. Now all you need to do is come and click on this plus sign here. All right, this plus sign here, you need to click on it to show you scan a code or enter a setup key.
I can't
Because
see your
it's a code they
screen.
will give. Can you see my screen?
It's dark.
Can you see it now?
Yes, I can see your screen now.
Okay. So Facebook will ask you to.
Still can't see your screen.
I can't see.
You can see-
The thing has gone back to dark.
Is blank.
It's blank here.
Okay, that I think is a precaution from Google Authenticator. They do not allow screenshot. Probably they also do not allow screen record. So the minute I go to the app, it becomes invisible. But you can see my screen now.
Yes.
Yes.
You can see here by the left hand side there is Google Authenticator I open. If I click it now, it will become blank again. So I think it's all right. Okay, all right. So let me share my screen once again. Okay, so this is what your verified Facebook account looks like. Now, if you have an account that is not verified, you can verify it. If your account maybe is already disabled without verification, you can just get a new account and have it verified. Okay, the same process, go to facebook.com/id to walk through the process of verifying your account. But before you do that, make sure that every information on your ID card, you have an ID card. Make sure you have a valid ID card, most importantly. Make sure that every information on that ID card matches what you have on your Facebook profile. Name should be the same. First name, last name should be the same, or first name, middle name, last name should be the same. Your date of birth should be the same. If possible, in fact, the picture parts, of course, if you have a national ID card, it does not mean that the picture has to be the same on your Facebook profile, but it should be you. It should be your face on your Facebook picture, the profile picture should be your face there, or it should be you there. Then, because it's your face on your ID card, so it should be the same. Even if it's not the same picture, but it should be the same face, the same person. And if there is a place for state, it should also be the same state. These are things you can easily change on your Facebook profile. Now, if you want to change that, you need to keep in mind that whatever name you're using for your ID card, and maybe your Facebook name was different before, if you click to change your name, now to change your name, you need to go to facebook.com/settings. Right? You need to go to facebook.com/settings. Now, when you change your name, always have it in mind that you won't be able to change that name again for the next 60 days, I think. Yeah, the next 60 days. You can see here. You can see I clicked on change name and you can see what I am told. You can't change your name on Facebook at this time because you've changed it in the last 60 days. You can still change the order. I can only change the order of my name, but I can't change the name. your last name change was on the 17th of March 2023. So for the next 60 days, counting from 17th of March, I won't be able to change my Facebook name. So have it in mind that whenever you want to change your Facebook name, it's going to be unchangeable for the next 60 days. So carefully change your name. Don't make mistake with one letter. Don't make mistake with the order of the name. If your name is ABC, make sure you put your name on Facebook ABC. If your name on the ID card is CDZ, make sure that your name on Facebook is CDZ. Don't put Z before C. Don't put C before Z. All right. So that is that. So once you are able to change your name and it matches your ID card, you can now go straight your name, not just your name. Remember your name, your age, because your date of birth is also shown on your ID card. So you can go to facebook.com/ID to now confirm your identity. Now remember that there are different forms of ID card you can use on the platform. Right? You can use driver's license, you can use a voter's card, you can use national ID card, you can use I think there are a couple of other ID cards, identity means you can also use for verification. So you just decide any of the ones you have and then you make use of them. Okay. All right. So I think that is done. Let's move. Is there any question before we move on? Is there any question from anybody before we move on?
There is this Canva template I used to have that they change this thing. I don't have access to that template again that you can use to edit it's a voter's card, you use it to edit your ID card. I don't know whether such things Facebook is still allowing it again, where you can, use a soft copy without snapping.
Okay, yes. I also had access to one. I have somebody that was selling a template like that. I think he was selling it. I was in a group. I'm in a group where they were selling it. This Ada, I don't know if you know Ada. Ada, this e-com girl that made $1 million from selling kuli that year that we were doing e-com. I don't know if you heard about her.
I didn't hear.
So I'm in a group too. And in the group they were selling it. So I actually applied to get it. We did a group buy before I don't know, somehow I lost the files because it was also sent to me on Canva. I think it went with that my other Canva account. It was 10,000 naira, and we I think we're about 10 that bought it. We're about 10 that bought it, so we paid 1,000 naira for it. It was having 6 different ID cards. 6 different, and it actually helped me verify a couple, like this account now. It was what I used to verify my account. And the second one, I used 2 different ID cards from it. I think if I check my gallery, I will still have those ID cards even. I just use random picture for the other one, then I use my picture for this one. It works. I'll ask her if she can still give me access to them. And if not, I will ask her to put me in contact with the person that was selling it.
Okay.
It works. It works. If you have any of such, it will work. All you need to do is change the details professionally and it will work. I will ask for us. I will ask so that.
Okay.
All right. So any other question? Okay. So I think there is no question then. Let's move on to. Sorry, hope nobody is in the room. Oh my God, it seems somebody's in the waiting room. Deborah, okay. Let me let her in. So let's move on to the. Let's move on to setting up our ad account. So we're going to set up the ad manager. I'm going to just show us how we manager. There is what we call ads manager. We have ads account as well. So I'll be walking us through that. Now to do this, I'm going to my account logged in here. So let's just right. Let's do it here. Okay, so simply sorry. I'm doing this on phone so that it can also be easy for those of us that are using phone. I know most of us use mobile phones, so that it will be easy when you are implementing. I'm not a fan of using a process that people will later find difficult to use just because we use different devices. So that's why I'm using phone. I'm using phone and I'm using what's the name of this browser? You can also use Chrome browser. Chrome browser works. But I'm using Opera Touch. Right. So I'm using Opera Touch. So I will show us actually open the Opera, because I know that with Opera Touch, with at least almost any browser, especially Chrome browser. I know that usually Ads Manager cannot be accessed with your mobile phone. It requires you to use a desktop. So what I do is you just open your browser and go to these three icons here by the top right corner. Click on it, and it will show you an option that says desktop site, right? Desktop site here. So you just need to switch it on or off. Okay, you just switch it on or off. Now, if you switch it on, you'll be able to use the business.facebook.com. That's where we run our adverts. Business.facebook.com. You can see here I have 3 business accounts already. Okay, now I will just demonstrate that on a fresh tab. So let me copy this URL quickly. So I will open a new tab. All right, let me show you now the website you go to, or the URL you go to create your business account, Facebook business account, is business.facebook.com. All right, now you click and put go. So I'm just going to paste it in the group too. Just trying to carry as many people along. Okay. All right, now this is showing because my phone is already on desktop, so I'm going to, it's not even. Yeah, so maybe you might just want to really use Opera Touch, because Opera Touch somehow opens these pages even without being on desktop mode. Right, so without being on desktop mode, it actually opens these pages. Now I'm going to create a new business account, and that is the major thing for those of us that don't have that already. So it's the major thing. I'm going to just create a new business account. Now, usually for you to create it, you need to go to business.facebook.com/create. I believe that's still the URL. Business.facebook.com/create. Okay, so you can see what it opens. It opens here for you. You can see this tab is not even on desktop mode. Now, there are some browsers that will not allow you to go to this website without being on desktop mode. So I'm going to test it with Chrome. Just want to show us what I mean. So I'll paste this URL and click go. Okay, so it's actually open because you can see my Chrome is on desktop mode. So let me stop the desktop mode and you see how it displays now. Right, this is how it displays without being on desktop mode, which is actually good. Usually to tell you it cannot be created. All right, so let's go back to our browser. So when you go to business.facebook.com/create, it opens up here. You now need to just click on create an account, right? This option here, this option. So click on it, create an account. Now it opens this menu for you. Now this is to impute your business name, the name you want to, or this is like a shop. Let's name it like a shop for your online shop, right? So you need to give it a name. What do you want to name it? This is an example they've given you, Jasper's Market, for instance. Okay, they've given you an example and they've called the example Jasper's Market. So it's now for you to decide what you will name it. So I'm just going to, I have 3 business accounts. So I'm just going to think of a name. I'm going to name this one Prince Square, right? So I'll just name this Prince Square. Now I'm going to put my email address. Please, you have to use the same email address you used for your Facebook account. The email address that is attached to your Facebook account, this Facebook account, you need to use the very same email address. In case of verification, when they're sending you a code, it should come to that email address. Okay, so email.com. Now there is usually a limit to how many business accounts you can create, but if your account if it has been in good standing with Facebook, especially if your Facebook account is verified and it's in good standing with Facebook, you can create up to, I think I've had a business account with 6 businesses. That's 6 business managers, right? So you can create up to 6 or maybe sometimes even more. I've had friends that have more than that. So now they've sent me a confirmation mail to my email address. So I just need to go to the email address and get the confirmation mail. So I can click the link or get the code that they sent. So what you need to do is go to your social. You will not see your inbox approval for the ads that I ran. Go to social. This is it here in social. So click on social and you see confirm your business name. So I'll just click on copy this confirmation link, copy URL, and then open it on the same. Or you can open it any other time matters. Your Facebook is logged in. So you can see it says something went wrong. Please try closing and reopening your browser. Okay, so, and automatically it has led me to let me out of my desktop site. So I'll just click to go back to the desktop site. Then impute this link again. Okay, so it loads and verifies my account. So this is what I was telling us, that without your phone, your browser, especially if you're using a mobile phone, without it being on desktop mode. Desktop mode here, this page might not open. If I remove this desktop mode now, this page will be gone. It will tell me to use a laptop. So it tells me here your email address has been verified. All right, and see the prompt here. Okay, so now what do we do? That is not enough to start running our ad with Facebook. It's not enough. So we need to create what we call ad accounts. Now this is a business manager. This is a manager. Now we create an ad account. So let me try to explain that in a layman's sense. Now it's like having a market, right? So let me see, what global market can I use? Okay. I think for Nigeria, we say just take any market, for instance. In fact, take any market, for instance, any market you know where in your location, take it for instance. Now, the market is this Prince Square that I have created, all right? This business, Prince, okay? Now, the ad will be, it's like a shop in that market. Now, you can have shops in a market. So you have shop at A, have location B, location C. That is how it is. So the ad accounts we're going to create now is the shops in this square market. It's the most could come up at this time. So now what do you do once you have this account? You create ad accounts. Your ad is short for advertising account. This account is what will help you to actually advertise. The business manager you just created is not enough for you to start advertising, because the business manager cannot. It's like you can have a website, you need to have a hosting plan, you need to have a domain. So the hosting is like this business manager, the domain is like the ad account. So we're going to click on ad accounts, and then it will load up here. So you can see where it loads. You can see ad accounts here. Click on it. So ad account, Prince doesn't have any account here. So here we are going to add account. Now the ad account that it says your business for this ad account, claiming an ad account moves it into business manager. All right. So you can claim an ad account here. The second option is to request to an ad account. If you already have an ad account, you want to get access to maybe a client's own, you want to manage a client's business, or you have a friend, a brother or sister that have an ad account you set up like this, and you want to use their ad account to run adverts. That's when you request access to another account. Now, if you want to create a new ad account, which you want to do now for this business, that is when we now click on create a new ad account, as it is written here, the third option. So you click on the third option, it will load up this very simple and easy form. All right, it says create another account. Payment information has moved. Forget about that for now. Come to this ad account name. You can give it any name. All right, because I have several business managers, I like to name it in accordance to my business account. My business account name is Prince Square, as you can see, Prince Square. So I want to name it in order to differentiate the business account that this ad account is under. So I'll name it PS. Okay, I'll name it P Square. Okay, now I'll name it PS because of the P Square musicians. Let me not go into their names. Let me use it PS1. All right. Now remember that under every business account, you can create as much as 5 ad accounts. All right. Sometimes for being in good standing with Facebook advertising policies, they can allow you to create more, but usually 5 is the number you can create. So I'm going to use this name for it. Now the time zone has been imputed automatically using my own time zone, Africa, Lagos. Now, currency, it says US dollars here. So I'm going to change it to Nigerian naira. So let's look for Nigerian naira here. Now, there is a reason you should always change it. When using the Nigerian naira, it's easier for you to fund your ad account. Of course, you'll be using a prepaid ad account. All right. A prepaid ad account is another account you need to fund before you run your adverts. But a postpaid ad account is an ad account that you can actually run your adverts without putting money first. There are advantages and disadvantages to them. Advantage of postpaid is the fact that you can literally start running your ad without having money with you. Yes, but it's only with the US dollars. It's with the US dollar that we just changed from. All right, you can start running your ad without putting money first. There is a threshold. Right, probably maybe when you spend your first $3 with Facebook before they charge you. So maybe before that time, before the $3, you might have gotten an order that will give you the money you used to pay them. But there is also disadvantage to everything, to some things rather. Now, the disadvantage is if you are using a US dollar ad account, you won't be able to use your normal Naira bank card. Why? For Nigerians, your federal government have trimmed the amount you can spend in dollar account that I use US dollars, but I have more that I use Naira. And for the ad account I use US dollar, I use a platform called Casham. Right? I use Casham and what's it called? Payday, right? But Payday has been giving error and they've been seizing people's money, and it's even happened to me. So I don't recommend Payday at all. Don't use Payday except you want to have your money, fly into the thin air. But you can use Casham. But for Casham, you have a 30 days trial, and they give you $100 within that 30 days. That means you can't spend more than $100. And they also have their ons and offs. Sometimes they don't have service. That means you won't be able to fund your ad account. Your business will be paused. That's the problem. Right? It happened to me several times too. So when it happened more than twice, I decided I was not going to leave their trial package to get the main package. The main package requires you the least subscription. It requires you to subscribe, and the least subscription is 6,000 naira per month. All right, that means you pay 6,000 naira to get the virtual card that will help you get, I think it's $200 limit or even unlimited. Excuse me. But every month you'll be paying them 6,000 naira aside your ad expenses. And to actually fund your ad account with Casham, or to fund your dollar virtual account with Casham, the rate is quite high. The same with his advice, you can just use your Naira ahead of your book because it's prepaid. Fund it small, right? Depending on how much you want to spend on your ad per day, fund it little by little, and you won't have a problem with them. So we're going to be using this Naira ad account. Then you just need to click on next. It shows you this. It says this ad account will be used for who? Is it for your business, which is Prince Square, or is it for a client? So my business, it's low, then it will provide you with your approved ad account. All right. So remember our ad account was showing us 0 before. Now it's loading, and you can see the PS1, which is what we can now use to we can actually use for our advert. Now to have some here, it's not supposed to automatically pick my name, or because it did not pick it. I'm just going to click on add people and then have it load. Now when it's load, I'm going to click on my name here. All right, my name here. I'm doing this because it did not, let me close this again. I'm doing it because it did not show me my name here. It's supposed to show my name under these people. That is what will give me access to be able to use this ad account to run ads. So because it did not show me, what I need to come and now do is click on add people. All right, add people. And then this loads up. So I'll just click on my name here. All right. Then I will just, because I want to give permission to all of these things, I don't have to start ticking one. I'll just come to this one that says full control. All right, full control. This full control right here. And then I'll tick it on and everything will switch on and I'll click assign. So you can see one person has been added to this ad account, PS1. So here is the access I've been given. I've granted myself access. Now you can add more ad accounts when you use this account to run ad, like once or twice. When you pay Facebook, it's like a trust issue they have. When you actually pay them for running your ad accounts, they will allow you to create more ad accounts. So for now, if you click on ad, they won't give you the option to, okay, you can click on create a new ad account, but it will not actually create. So let's just test that, except for some reason it has changed. Last I checked, they won't let you. They will just not let you until you've paid maybe for your first or your second ad account. So PS2, our currency is in Naira once again. So click on next. What business? My business. Click on it and click on create. So let's see if they actually accept or not. So it looks as though they accepted, which is weird. Okay, so okay, they did not accept. You can see nothing was created, no ad account was created. So they were just messing around. So they won't allow you to create any ad account, any extra ad account until you have paid for maybe your first or your second or more ad expenses or ad budgets. All right. So we have successfully created a business account and an ad account. And before I proceed, let me know if there is any question. So please ask your question if you have it. The brother has been waiting. Oh, so it's just me and Abdul here. Do you have any question, Abdul?
Oh, no, I don't.
Okay, you're already used to these processes.
Yes.
So set up our, now you can also just come here while you are here. Instead of going to create your page later, you can just come here and click on pages, right? Then you create a page. So you click on add. This access you want to get, you want to add a new page or you want to create a new page. So just click on create a new page. To ask you for what purpose are you creating this page. So brand or product, artist, entertainment, course, community, company, organization, institution, local business, or place. So I'm just going to pick up brand or product. Then you can give it a name. All right, you can give it a name. So let me just name this. Okay, you can use all caps. So the first word, the first letter can be cap. So you can name it A4. Okay, no, let me not name it this. I already have a page with that name. Let me name it I'll name it digital earnings. Digital earnings. All right. So choose a category. Now select let me see. Okay, so let me just go with okay, let me just go with product and service. Click on create page. Click on page. Deborah, welcome back. Sorry, I didn't know you were.
Thank you very much.
So click on
Thank
create.
you very much.
Okay. So we're running out of time. Just in case it ends, just join back. Okay. Just join back. Okay.
But I got to a particular point that I don't know what to do or what to impute.
Okay. What point is that? Tell me. Can you hear me, Deborah? Was that for me? Deborah, can you hear me?
Hello?
Yeah, you said something. Was that for me? You said you got to a point where you didn't know what to input.
Yes, I'm trying to open it so that I can read it out to you without you having to go there. Can you hear
Okay.
me?
Yeah, I can hear you going.
This create your business account in Business Manager. I saw something like Jasper's Market. I don't know
Okay.
whether I'm supposed to cancel that and put something there.
Yeah, you're supposed to put something there. So that Jasper's Market is just an example. You can name it, you give it your own name. So for instance, you can name it Deborah's Market. Okay.
Okay.
You
Okay.
can name it Deborah's Market. Then you put the email address that is attached to your Facebook account.
Okay.
That's a name.
Okay. What if I don't have access to that same mail anymore?
Then change the email address on your Facebook, your Facebook from your facebook.com/settings. Change the email address and put another email address you have access to. Then put that
Okay.
new email address on
Okay.
the
Then this account I'm trying to use now, I'm trying to use a very I just opened the account. I've not been using it for anything since
Okay.
2019. Can it be used? Because I don't want
Yeah,
to use my main account.
yeah, it can be used. You just need to verify it. Just use an ID card that has the same name and details. You
Okay.
need to verify it before the creation. Otherwise, you might even create it now and they will disable the business manager instantly. So what you can do, what I will advise you to do is before creating that business account where you put Deborah's Market, before doing that, go to facebook.com/ID and
Okay.
submit your ID card. Right? Submit your
Oh,
ID card.
okay.
Yeah.
But it's not all the name on my ID card that is there. I just use two out of the names. It doesn't matter, right?
It's okay. Why not change the name? Put the same name that is on the ID card on your Facebook. Go to facebook.com/settings to do that.
Okay, I can just name, right?
Yes, country you have on your Facebook
Oh,
account to the name you have on your ID.
oh, that's good.
So you need
Thank
to
you.
change it carefully so you don't make any mistake. Once you change a name, the name on your Facebook account, you can't change it until another 60 days.
Yeah, I think I've done that before. Yes, it's true. All right. Okay, I will do that. Okay, let me join the meeting. Share the meeting is still on. Okay, I think I can continue with this later. Let me not miss out anything again. Thank you very much.
All right, you're welcome. Okay, so now that we've created our business manager and our admin and a page, you've created it as well. We're going to edit the page image later if need be. We're going to edit the page details later just to make it look more professional. For now, let's go to the part where we set up. Okay, so you can also add before that. You can also add your WhatsApp account in here. Even before
Okay.
you add your WhatsApp account, you can just come to this WhatsApp account here, right? And then
Okay.
add WhatsApp account. It will require you to put your WhatsApp number. So you change the US to your country code. I'll be
Oh,
using Nigeria here, so I'll use Nigeria. Put my WhatsApp number. I already linked my WhatsApp to another my other business account, so I don't need to do that now. Which this can also be done from your Facebook page settings. You can also do it from your Facebook page settings, so you must not do it here. Right now, let's go to the ads manager where we can actually set up our ads. So click on ads manager. Click on ads manager. Okay. Where you can set up your ads, start running. Now to this quick question they're asking you, does it focus on politics or on advocating? Blah blah blah. Just click on right. So they don't start thinking you're posting ads for materials or informations. You need to come and do here because this process I'm showing us here actually have to do with you setting up ads sell these courses, all right, for the website that did for us. Now, an objective, as the ad you get is for WhatsApp. All right, you're not going to be using websites. If we're using websites, we would have been required to set up Pixel, set this up, set that up, but we won't be doing that. So we're using just WhatsApp advertising. Okay, we're advertising and we are sending people direct. That's what that means. So click on create real quick. Excuse me. Click on create. Yeah, go to account overview, blah blah blah. We'll do that later. Now, when you click on create, you have different objectives here. Now, all of these objectives have their own purposes. Awareness, for instance, is to show ads to people who are. I was saying that awareness, which is already explained here, is to show your ads to people who are most likely to remember them. This is good for looking at now. To ask yourself, is this what we need the ad for? No. Check traffic, good for link clicks, landing page views, Messenger and WhatsApp calls. Is it really what we need it for? Somehow, because it has Messenger and WhatsApp, but not totally. Go to engagements for Messenger, Instagram, and WhatsApp, video views, post engagements, conversions. Okay, that's good, but are we using it? No. Go to leads, Instagram, instant forms, Messenger, conversions, calls, app promotion for app installs and app events. No. Now, sales, conversion, catalogs. We're going to sales. So you can just click on this name your campaign right here and give it a name, or you could just leave it and it will generate a name for you. So let's click on continue without adding a name. Okay. So right here, you can see it automatically gives our campaign a name, it gives our ad accounts, ad set a name to an ad. Now let me explain this part. Now, when you click on create a campaign, you choose an objective and proceed, it gives you, now a campaign have 3 shelves. An advert has 3 shelves. The advert you see on Facebook that shows sponsored, there are 3 shelves to it, or 3 layers. The first one is the campaign layer, which is what you're looking at here, where you put a name for it, where you decide if it has a special category or not, where you decide the campaign details. All right, you can see the campaign details right here. It's where you decide the auction, what's the objective for sales. Is it catalog? Is it this? Is it that? Is there a spending limit? No, there is none. Now, the A/B test, do you want to test the different versions of your ad? Do you want to test an image against a write-up, that's a text? Do you want to test your audience? Do you want to test the placement? Right, that's where your placement is like a place where your ad is shown on Facebook, Instagram, audience network. That's like all these websites or apps. When you're playing games, sometimes you notice there are ads popping up. Most of these ads are from Facebook. So you test several of them. Do you want to test it? That's the essence of this A/B test we are seeing here, right? Then the advantage campaign, it used to be called C. It was changed to. So it's majorly good for people that are setting up 2 to 3 or more ad sets. All right. And so it says advantage campaign budget to distribute your budget across ad sets to get more results depending on your performance, goal, choices, and bid strategy. Right. So we're not actually having more than one ad set for this purpose. So we're not going to be touching anything here. Except you want to rename this one. Maybe rename it to course sales. All right. It's as simple as that. Just leave it. Now you need to come down and click on next. All right. Click on next here. Next. All right. So you click on next. So it leads us to the ad set. Now, what's the ad set? The ad set is where you choose, once again, how you want your advert, where you want your adverts to lead people to. If you want it to lead people to a website, you want to lead people to your app, maybe for people to install your app. All right. If you want it to lead people to your messaging app, all right, to engage with your brand on Messenger, WhatsApp, or Instagram, or you want people to call you. All right. So we're going to be using messaging apps for this, because remember, we're sending people to our WhatsApp and our page messenger, where people can message our page. So once you click on messaging apps, it brings up your available pages. You can see my available pages. This is the page. This is a page I use to run my digital course advert. So it brings it up instantly for me. Okay. Now I'm actually planning on using a different messaging app, like a messaging page, which we saw the one I created newly, which is the digital, I think some digital courses or so. So we'll be using that one. But for now, no need, we are not changing. Let's just leave this as it is. We'll come back. We'll get to where we'll change this. All right, the next phase, which is the ad phase. Remember, I said there are 3 layers. Oh, I've refreshed this page. So I said there are 3 layers: the campaign, the ad set, and the ad layer, or you can call it the campaign level, the asset level, and then the ads level. All right. So this is the campaign level, cost sales campaign. This is the ad set level, new sales ad set. This is the ad level, 1 ad. All right. So let's proceed. So this is where we are at, the Facebook page. Now we're going to leave this. I said we're going to change it when we get to the ad level. When we get to that level, we'll change it. So the ad set also have various other options, like the performance goal. You can see the performance goal here. It gives you an option to choose if you want to maximize the number of conversions you get, or you want to maximize the number of the number of conversations and the number of conversions. All right, so you decide. They tell you, we'll try to show your ads to people most likely to have a conversation with you through messaging. The other one says, we'll try to deliver your ads to the right people to help you get the most website conversions. If you click on other goals, you see other goals here: maximize number of link clicks, maximize daily unique reach, maximize number of impressions. All right, so just going on not using the website conversion is not what we're using. We're not using website, we're using WhatsApp and Messenger. So we're using this first option that says maximize number of conversations. It's true conversations that they will buy from us for the purpose of this campaign. So the daily budget, how much do you want to spend a day? Now, WhatsApp ad, messaging ad is quite cheap to set up. So we're going to be using 1,000 naira per day. All right, 1,000 naira per day. It's cheap to use. It's unlike other campaign objectives. 1,000 naira per day, and you can see the number. It says based on how you set up your audience or something. It's saying there you might not get any results. Don't worry, we'll change that. But it's giving you an estimated daily reach of 1.6 thousand people, from 1.6 thousand people to 4.7 thousand people. Okay, so let's go on. Now we've put our budget is 1,000 naira. Now we're not using any end date. You have an option to set when you want this ad to start and when you want it to end. We're not using any end date. That means it will only stop when we want it to stop, and just decide to pause it on our own. Now, the audience part, you have to choose your audience. Who do you want to see your adverts? Now, for digital courses, it's not like physical products where you start asking yourself, can my delivery agent go there? Do I have the product in that place? No. Digital course, the good thing is you can sell it to anybody, anywhere, as long as they can make payment to you. So because we are using WhatsApp, where we expect people to just make transfer to us and then get their courses. In the last class, I showed you all my WhatsApp where people were messaging and getting requesting for my account number to actually pay in for the course. Right, so that is what we are using, is direct Facebook to WhatsApp to our account. That means they come from Facebook, they go to your WhatsApp, from your WhatsApp, they pay money into your account, you give them access to the course, and everybody's happy and jolly. Okay, so we're going to just select the age we want. Now, 18 years can comfortably, I believe 18 years can have 1,000 naira, right? But the question is, will they actually know the use of these courses? Will 18 years know the use of these courses? So in order not to waste our time with very unserious people clicking on our ads, let's just go ahead and change this 18 years. I'm going to change 18 years to 20 years. All right. 20 years. Now, with the people that are, from looking at some of these courses, most of them, if not all, actually looking for stable jobs. They might not be ready to start going through courses that we teach them things about internet and all of that. Some of them are looking for civil servant jobs, government jobs, and all to stay in offices. So let's not bother targeting these people. Let's just reduce this age to 30 or 35, because an uncle could want to buy it for his or her cousin or niece or son, but we are not depending on that. We are depending solely on those that want to remove money from their pocket and pay us. So let's use 30 years for the purpose of this campaign. Now, this campaign is not gender specific, so we can use all genders. Male and female are allowed to have this course. Okay, so male and female are allowed to have course. Now let's go on. Now this is exclude. All right, people who include people who match these demographics. We're not going to do detailed targeting to include people. We're only going to do detailed targeting to exclude people. Now, watch this. This is very important. Even if you're running ad for any product, this is important to make sure that Facebook filter on serious people from your ad. Now, we're going to do this exclusion. Click on exclude. Now it says exclude people who match what? Now we're going to put those people here. So the first thing you want to exclude people is 2G network, right? Someone that uses 2G network in this age and time might probably not be able to buy your course, right? Because in the first place, he will ask himself, how will I download the course with my 2G network? Okay, so if you're selling any product on Facebook, even high ticket products, it's always good you do this to save you time and save your money from being spent unnecessarily by Facebook showing your ads to unnecessary people that won't buy. So click on 2G and select this Facebook access network type 2G. Okay, select it. Now there's one more thing we need to exclude. We're going to exclude featured phones. All right, so type featured phones. So now I'll show you what featured phones are. Now featured phones, so select the first one, featured phones. I'm going to quickly show you what featured phones are. What are featured phones, Prince? So let me quickly show you what featured phones. I'm going to open a new tab and I'm going to go to Google and just type featured phones. All right. Now featured phones brings up phones like this. So click on the images. Now these are featured phones. You can see what featured phones look like. Right now, some of these featured phones, some of them are China phones that can actually browse. So do you want Facebook to start showing your ad to people using these phones? Will they buy? I understand that some millionaires even use these small phones, excuse me, why they have Android phones. But these phones do not have WhatsApp, right? They could barely access Messenger without it will be difficult for them to send you a message to your page without the browser actually shutting down. So why show your ad to people using these phones? It's unnecessary. So that's why I excluded them. Now that you know what featured phones are in your next ad, make sure you use them to push these people out of your ads and give you more serious people. Okay, so we've excluded people using 2G and people using featured phones. Now let's go ahead and, okay, this is our advantage placement. You can see here, advantage placement, maximize your budget and help show your ads to more people, right? So I'm just going to click on manual placement. Now I'll tell you why I'm using manual placement. Now, one of the reasons is because I do not have an Instagram account linked to this page or linked to this business manager. Okay, so I'm just going to tick Instagram. If I don't use manual placement, they will be sending my ad to people on Instagram. Okay, of course, if they send message, it can arrive in my messenger and they can also reach out to me on WhatsApp, but I would rather not. I would rather that these people see my ad on Facebook, Messenger, and Audience Network, where since on Facebook, they can easily follow my page. On Messenger, they can easily access my page, right? So I'm going to be using these options. Now that we have that set aside, click on next. I already explained what Audience Network is. That's why I didn't explain it again. So click on next to bring us to our ad. Now, this is where you put the image you want people to see, the page you want to use, the write-up you want to use, and all of that. So I'm going to click on select page. Remember that they showed us this page earlier, and I told you this is not the page I want to use. Just click on select page to load up my set of pages or my list of pages. Go back to messaging apps. Put us back to ad set. So let's go back to our ad. Don't bother about this alert that you might get 0 conversion. This is simply because we've not set up our pixel. We're not setting up a pixel. We don't need it. We're not running ad to a landing page. We're running ad to a Facebook page and a WhatsApp account. Okay. All right. So let's select another Facebook. Okay, let's go to the ad set level. We're going to change it from the ad set level from here. So to change this, just come and click on this pen tool here. And then this is the page I said we want to use digital earnings, all right? Digital earnings. So now that we've sorted that out, let's move on. Let's go back to this manner. See that it changed back to advantage placement. So I'm still insisting on using the manual placement. So we can untick Instagram and click on next. All right, so next. Now our digital earnings, the page we want to use, have shown up. Now we're going to create an ad. All right, so we're going to create an ad. Now it says use a single image or video. So we'll be using an image. An image is okay to actually advertise this course. So I have an image that was designed by my graphic designer earlier. So I'll see if it's available on this media for me to use. It's not available on this page. Is it on? Get this media from this page, so that page. Okay, so let me use this. This was when I sold the course at 2,000 naira. So let me just use it. It's to show you how what it should look like. Okay, so I need to click on select. So let me just auto rotate my phone. I can access. Access the option to proceed. Image is already perfect. You can see it says stories and reels original. The recommended size is the original size. So I don't need to start reducing it. Search result, the recommended size is the original size. The same thing with the in-stream ads and everything. So I'll just click on next. I don't need to crop it. It's perfect already. Now I'll just allow Facebook to apply the enhancement. So click on done. All right, let's go back to our orientation. Okay. Back. All right, so we've selected the image we want to use. You can see it here. It says get 22,000 plus digital courses for 2,000 naira or $3 only. So this means I can literally run this ad to other countries aside Nigeria. All right, so let's put an text here. Yes, we can get, let's see, what text. I used to have a text I use, but since I don't have it handy, I'm just going to make it as simple as possible. Get 22,000 plus. Now it's easy to go about this easily so that you don't get confused at the end trying to get copies. So I'm going to use this very popular bot, ChatGPT, to get us another copy to use. Now you can actually use it, but try as much as possible to edit it. When you get a copy from the robot, it's not perfect, so try and read through it and then edit if need be. So I'm going to ask it to generate spelling and converting hard copy for this sale of 22,000 plus digital courses on Facebook, targeting ages 20 to 30 in Nigeria. You just need to give it as much information as possible so that it can give you something good. All right, so here we go. Attention Nigerian millennials, want to boost your career or learn new skills? We've got you covered with over 22,000 plus digital courses available now, from coding to marketing, design to data science, and everything in between. We have the courses you need to succeed. With our user-friendly platform, you can learn at your own pace, on your own schedule, and from anywhere in the world. No more boring classrooms or long commutes, blah, 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 blah. So because this is an example, I'm not going to take time scrutinizing it. I'll just copy and use. Now, you can also tell it the price of the course. Okay, so let me just do that. Sorry, let me do that. So I'll paste this again and then put at the cost of 1,000 naira, right? Okay, let it give me something. Now, if you're not comfortable with any, you can see it started with, hey, Nigerian millennials again. So if you're not comfortable with any copy that it generates for you, just ask it to regenerate it. Okay, ask it to regenerate. Click on regenerate response. So generate again. If you're not comfortable with it, you go down again and you click on regenerate. Okay, I'm going to stop disturbing this pop-bot right now. If you're uncomfortable, click on regenerate. So let's go back to our ad. So I'm going to just paste it here. Okay, so this millennial, so I'll change it to hello Nigerian youth. All right, but I believe I'm advertising this to youth. Okay, so get this. All right, so that is that. So I'll come here and say click the message button. Okay. To get the 22,000 courses, 20,000 plus courses. All right, so I'll leave it as at this. Now, what headline do you want to use? Chat on Messenger, chat on WhatsApp, because remember they're showing our ad on Messenger and WhatsApp, and then Audience Network, other places like apps and websites. So I'm just going to put here get 22,000 plus digital courses. Now I want to name the amount. I want the amount to show. I don't want it to be too long before the amount shows. So I'll put, if I had Naira sign here, I would just put the main Naira sign. But if not, so I'll just type 1,000 Naira here to get, all right, or you put gives you. You can put gives you 22,000 plus digital courses. Okay, so I'm going to put a comma here. All right, so description, I'm not going to be putting a description, so it won't be struggling with the title. So you can see what our ad will look like when, sorry, this is what our ad will look like when it's being shown. Is what it will look like. Okay. Hello, Nigerian youth. We have an incredible offer for you. Unlock your potential with over 20,000 digital courses for just 1,000 Naira. So it shows the amount in the first 3 lines, which is great. Now, in the headline too, the head here, it shows 22,000 plus digital courses. So let me just correct that given. It gives you. All right. So our call to action is send message. Here, you have option to select various call to actions. So we're using send message. I would rather use send message here so that people know it's easy to get these courses. It won't be a thing of you going to website and ordering. So start a conversation. How do you want to start a conversation with you? So just edit it. I'm just going to edit this real quick. So the message you want them to send, please let us know how we can help you. Is the message they will see. You see that message response, you're going to okay, just know how I can help you. Can I make a purchase? Now you have to enter an answer to this question, right? Can I make a purchase? Automate answer so that it can automatically reply. You put yes. Yes. Sorry. So yes, you can. You can even go as far as putting your account. You say pay to, then you put your account details, all right? Put your account details. I've told us you can use your PalmPay or OPay account, just create one, download the app. It's easy to create, or could any of them that you feel best inclined to. So I'm interested. Can you tell me more? So just put some short answers to these questions, all right? And then you click on save and finish. Okay, save and finish. So when someone clicks on message, they will be able to see these options that they will send to you. All right, now you can just simply come and click on publish. That means you're done with your ad. You click on, now when you click on publish, Facebook will ask you to put your payment details. Remember, you've not set up a payment detail yet. Okay. Now I told us that we're using Nigerian payment, so that means we'll put money before our ad will run. So click on next, and then to ask you to either add your card or pay with PayU. All right. Now don't add your card. Don't bother adding your card. Just click on Naira payment with MasterCard, like Visa, PayU. Okay. And click on next. Now, PayU will open up their platform for you to enter your bank details, your card details, and they will process your payments instantly. That is, the money will be added. If you have a VAT, you put it. If not, click on skip. The money will be added. So put the amount you want to add. So let me just, for 2 days, that will be like 2,000 naira now. So let's put 2,000 naira. You don't want to put too much money on the ad account. 2,000 naira. Then you click on continue to fund your ad account. To open PayU platform. PayU is a platform that Nigerians can use to fund their ad account. So just put in your bank details here. From your hood, click on cancel and go back. I already have an active account I'm using for my book adverts. Right, but at least I believe from this walkthrough we can set up our ad accounts. Do you have any question before I show us the next? Any question, Deborah?
Yes.
Okay, go on.
Can you hear me, please?
Yeah, I can.
When you started, you mentioned ad set and had. Like we have campaign, we have ad set, we have had. I want to know, is there any difference between that ad set and had, or what's the meaning of ad set? Is it not the same?
Not really the same. The ad set is where you select the people you want to show your ad to, the age.
Okay.
Right? So Facebook has a way of actually showing your ad to a specific age and a specific people, depending on the location. You want to show your ad to Nigerians, you select Nigerians. You want to show it to 10 years. If you want to show it to 20 years and above, you select the age. All right? This is the ad set level. This is the asset level, and also where you can select the platforms you want your ad to show on. If it's on Instagram, if it's on Facebook, with audience network. If it's only Facebook, you want them to show your ad on. If it's only Instagram and Facebook, you select it on the asset level. Okay.
Okay.
Now the ad level is
then
where
I
you
notice.
Okay, go on.
Okay, sir. Sorry, please just finish what you're saying.
Okay, the ad level is where you put your image and the write-up that we just put.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I noticed you didn't use your Instagram.
Yes, because I didn't link. I've not linked it. That's one. And secondly, I for me to use Instagram, I actually like that it should be linked or connected to my Facebook page or my Facebook ad account, my business manager, so that when people see my ad, they can actually like my Instagram or follow my Instagram too. Understand? So because I didn't link it, it's like a waste of. I don't really fancy it. Like a waste of money because I won't be getting followers while action to these people. That's but it doesn't stop you from using it. You can also use it.
That's if I have followers there, right?
No, even if you don't have followers, Facebook is showing your ad to people that don't even know you.
What if I don't have link there too?
Okay, if you've not linked it, you can still show it to them. You can still click on it. Right?
Okay.
The only reason I didn't click it is because let me just say I'm being stingy with how Facebook spends my money. I want a situation where as they are clicking on my ads, they can find my Instagram page on Instagram so that they can follow me. So it's like I'm trying to kill two birds with one stone. I'm running ad with them on Instagram and they are following my page. So those are the kind of things I want to do. So because I have not linked it, I just decided, let me not add Instagram. But it's not as though Instagram won't get me sales. Instagram will get you sales because there are lots of 20 to 30 years olds on Instagram that are looking for opportunities like getting courses at this cheap rate. So, and Instagrammers are very good at buying. So it's also a good place to advertise. You can also advertise to them and get good money there.
Okay. Then how do I know if I've linked my account to all these things? I know that when I was saying something like I usually link my account. But I don't really know if I link my Instagram with my other things. So how do I know that?
Okay, so if you link your Instagram to your Facebook, this is one of the ways you can know. When you get to this ad set level, right? Oh, sorry, when you get to this ad level, right?
The
So you can
ad
see
setup.
the ad level.
Okay.
When you get to the ad level, let me just show you. So when you get to the ad level on here, you see here it says select an Instagram account, right? That means, right?
Okay, that means it's not linked.
Yeah, it's not linked. So I would need to link it at this level.
Okay.
Okay, I will need to link it. So it says selected page because Instagram is not linked to it. So if I want to come and
Okay.
click on connect here,
Wow.
connect
Okay.
account.
Oh, okay.
Right. Any question? Any other question?
Now.
Okay. So I'm going to be, I will upload the autoresponder to my drive. Then I'll send the link to you and Abdul. That is like a thank you for the both of you being in the class from beginning to the end. So the rest can get the
Wow.
autoresponder from next week.
Thank
From
you
next
very
week,
much.
not this week.
Thank
So,
you very much.
thank you
I'm
very much, Abdul,
so
for
grateful. Thank you for your patience.
very
Wow.
welcome. Thank you very much for joining. Thank you, Abdul, for joining us and also recording the class for us. So if you just maybe after the class, you can just help us maybe if you can upload it to your drive, or if there's a website, icedrive.net. I think it gives 10 gig free. So if you can just check and help us upload, then send the link so that I will download it, edit it, upload it to the YouTube, and share it to everyone. That would be great.
All right,
I'll be uploading the autoresponder and sending it to you and you and Deborah. And then maybe I will make a video or get a video of how to use it, to set it up,
Okay.
and then put it both of you. So thank you very much for joining the night.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, Deborah.
All right, good night, bro.
Good night, sir.